Hello, how y'all doing today? This is going to be a collective reading, just for the collective in general, whatever messages you feel like everyone needs to see. How y'all doing today? My name is Alexis, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me today. I'm a dummy. I bought this for a reason. I truly appreciate y'all joining in and vibe with me on here or whatever today. I wonder if I turn on the color light, will it be cool too? Okay, this yellow light not too bad. It ain't as brighter. I mean, as bright as the white one. So yeah, well, it's like a neonish, greenish yellow. I can't describe it, but yeah, it's not as bad as the white one. The white one was like super bright, and I'm too close to it, the light for it to be, for me to be 111, for me to be next to the lightest light like that. I mean the whitest little light like that. I need something a little more, a little neon, something a little crazy, Okay, so don't mind me, y'all. I'm just a little crazy. But yeah, so check out my new vlogs that I've just uploaded and posted. Tell me what y'all think. Yeah. Tell me if y'all enjoyed it. Tell me if you can relate to anything I'm saying. And just listen and get some knowledge. I feel like I'm a very intelligent young woman, and I have a lot of beautiful and amazing, smart and intelligent things to say. I should have turned my phone on Do Not Disturb, because these motherfucking apps steady goddamn disturbing my phone. But yeah, so give me a few messages for the collective and let me know what's currently going on in collective energy. Let me know how everybody is feeling right now. Yeah, and just any situations that could be going on with whatever signs. I see y'all are into the collective readings more than the 222, more than the specific sign, because I feel like I do a lot of, I would say, like, I don't know, like, my readings are very specific sometimes. So I feel like it's better in the collective reading because people don't like to be singled out sometimes. They just want to hear the gist of everything and what's going on. Okay, so give me a few cards to explain, unless it's for something good, what is going on in collective energy right now. The High Priestess is on top. So this is someone in the situation who is intuitive. They have sacred wisdom. They know things. They are connected to their subconscious mind. Yeah. And their subconscious in general. Like, how they say when you have thoughts or when you think something, like, let those thoughts pass, because all of the thoughts that come to your head or come to your mind are not always just your thoughts. Like, people place thoughts and other things in your head a lot. So it's like you gotta pretty much understand that, overstand that. 333. You have to pretty much understand that people are always going to try and make you feel certain type of ways, or make you look at yourself, or make you think about things certain type of ways. And it's like you can't always just go with how someone else wants you to feel about yourself, because like people will do that. Like a lot of people, or a lot of us in general, we're not so like in tune and connected with ourselves to the point where, if someone is misleading us mentally or manipulating us, we have the, like I just said this, we have the mental capacity to pretty much, overrule it and override it all the time. And not everyone does. But if you go look at the vlog I just did, I was just pretty much speaking on the same thing, pretty much talking about how, especially when you're like younger or whatever, like, and you jump into things, like I was like how, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Orlando Brown, Raven Simone, like Britney Spears, like, and you go on and on and on and on and on, and be like, why they were so pretty much messed up in the head type shit. 444. But why they were so pretty much like messed up in the head type shit, because you jumping into this game, like, because this world and life is a game, so you jumping into this game and you being so young, and it's like you are forced, like everything is just forced in your face, and it's like you don't truly have the full just an understanding of things, but you see some crazy shit, you hear some crazy shit, you go through some crazy shit, and it's like, well, damn, but you don't have, like, it's just like your mind isn't developed yet to even understand basic functions of yourself and basic functions of life. So you already are seeing these things and starting to correlate them and equate them to how life should go and how everyone lives life and what it is, and what it ain't, type shit. Like, you looking at that and you gonna start to think about that and be like, oh, okay, well, this is how shit's supposed to go, this is how shit's supposed to move, because that's all you knew, that's all you was shown. Like, I talk about this a lot, like, because I'm like, I dance and I, I escort. There we go. That's the word for it. 555. I dance and I'm an escort. I go out with men, I'm not, this coochie ain't free. So, like, yeah, long story short. So it's like, I do webcam, I'm a webcam model, all of that type of shit. So, like, I just work in the sex industry in general. And I say that all the time about the sex industry. I'm like, I'm glad that I didn't join, like, or I didn't get into the 619, the sex industry, until I was about 20. Like, I was like 2 months before I turned 21 is when I started dancing. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't get into the sex industry until I was older and had more knowledge and understanding of things, because of sex in general, not just things, but of sex and of people, of sex and of people, of men. Because a lot of these girls down south, especially because I'm from Michigan, and dancing is more taboo up here. So a lot of these girls from, like, down south especially, you feel me, like, they ask, y'all like my new necklace? Thank you. But yeah, a lot of these, this is not no hickey. I burnt my neck, y'all. My arm, everything. Look. But I ain't feel it. I'm like, I just let that shit burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco fire. Okay, but yeah. So, oh yeah, I be saying it all the time. Like, when I be talking to girls in the clubs and shit, I think I'm a motherfucking missionary in that bitch. So yeah, 727. And I be talking to girls in the club, and I be like, I understand why they be in the positions at the end. Like, these girls, mamas be, what dudes say, some of these hoes got no choice. Because a lot of these bitches really don't. Like, they came from, like, real fucked up homes, like, or they just came from a whole different environment, you feel me? Like, some of these dudes, too, like, that's why they act certain ways. They grew up with mamas that was whores. And they grew up with, like, daddies that was pimps. And they mama want them, ain't bitch nothing, but for real, I'm just saying, like, they mamas be like one of the hoes that just end up getting pregnant type shit. And it just be like, well, my mama was in this position, then why can't yo? They done seen they mama sell cooch and they daddies beat they mama up and this and that, so why can't I beat you up? Or why can't you sell cooch? Because my mama sell cooch or done sold cooch. Shit, what's wrong with it? Shit. If my mama ain't holier than thou to do it, you ain't holier than thou either. But yeah, it's like, everybody different. Everybody just grew up and seen a lot of different things growing up. So it really just depends on your surroundings and your environment and what you're exposed to. But yeah, so I'm like, a lot of these girls are a lot of girls in the South they started, like, they was getting money from dudes. A lot of these girls in the strip club is 16 in the South, like, and younger. So it's like, that's a whole different, hold on. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm like, that's a whole motherfucking different ballpark from where I'm from. Like I said, the stripping is taboo where I'm from. Like, that's something that's a last resort. Oh, she didn't had a baby, she old, she don't know what to do, she a booster or something, you feel me? Like, just stuff like that. That's how it be. Like, it's just taboo. Like, I had to even learn how to be like, oh, I don't give a fuck, I'm finna be doing my webcam and everything else while I'm at home, because I'm like, shit, I'm grown, I don't give a fuck what nobody think, I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. I gotta make me some money and I gotta focus on my money. And I'm like, I can't stop doing what I'm doing just because I'm in an area that I'm familiar with and, like, or grew up in or whatever. And I'm like, this is not what people do here. But it's like, that's not the case. It's not what I was doing, or it was not what I grew up around. It was not what I was used to. And then when I went to the South and I started doing that, it was like, fuck you. It was like it changed my whole perspective on things, and my laptop fucking died. But this thing hasn't plugged in there for all day. Anyways. But yeah, it changed my whole perspective on things or whatever. So it's like stuff just was like different at that point. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, the video all darker now, but it's all right. Let me turn the TV off. Yeah, turn it back on. But yeah, it changed my perspective on stuff because yeah, I'm just like, it was just different now. It was just, life was just different. Okay, but yeah, sorry. I got lost. Okay. But I'm back now. So, yeah, I be saying that shit with them girls, too. Like, I'm like, this girl, when I was in the club, she like, yeah, I be sending money. Like, and I'm like, this is not normal. Like, girls be like, oh, I gotta send money to my mama, 11:11. I gotta take care of my sister. I gotta take care of my family back home. I'm still doing this. I'm just here dancing. Then I go back home and, you know, they mama on drugs and type shit. And they got other, you know, siblings and all of that shit that they be taking care of 11:22. So, like I said, again, some of these girls really got no choice but to do this. And I'm like, I have the choice. Like, I'm in my parents' spot right now. I'm like, I could have, this whole time I've been traveling and dancing and doing all the stuff that I was doing, I'm like, I could have been at home. Like, I could have been here working a regular job and just got a place and did all of that way. But that wasn't that's not what I wanted. Like, I knew early on, I ain't gonna say early on, because I was working jobs since like 15, like, you feel me? But 14, 15, whatever. So I'm like, I knew that wasn't what I wanted. Like, I wanted a certain life. I wanted to live a certain way. I wanted to travel. I wanted to see different things. Because I'm like, I know the area that I'm in is small. And ain't much going on here. So I'm like, 12. So I'm like, that's why my mindset was so small and so based off of my surroundings. Because my surroundings were small. And yeah, 12, 21. So yeah. But like I said, so yeah, girls start dancing much younger up there, all of that type of stuff. So it just, you know, things move differently. Like, dudes be doing stuff much younger. Like, I be seeing little kids, like, trapping and stuff in the South. And I be like, that should be, like, throwing me, like, mind-boggling me. Because I'm like, I guess, you know, it happens a little bit to where I'm from, but not, like, to that extent. Like, I don't be seeing no goddamn, well, on no regular basis, you feel me? Not no 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds. Like, I done seen that shit on the news type shit from where I'm from, where 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds bringing guns to, or they brought a gun to school or something. But that's not nothing that you would just see 8-year-old, 10-year-old going outside with a gun because they got to protect themselves. You will see that shit, like, in the South. Like, that shit is completely different. 13. Or just going outside with a knife, weapons and shit, just because they feel like, you know, oh, well, yeah, I gotta be safe out here. Like, me and my homegirl used to walk to the store in her hood, and it was like, and we were safe at night, like, and didn't have to worry too much about that type of stuff. And it was a ghetto over there shit. But I'm like, you know, it's just different. Life is different everywhere. All environments, energies, and aspects and apparatuses of life are all different. All dimensions, everything is all different. So yeah, that was a lot. And with that High Priestess card, I feel like that was a lot of the energy that probably needs to come out with her. You feel me? Like, maybe it was just a lot of this energy going on in your situation. Maybe something is taboo. Like, maybe you needed to hear something out of what I said, and like, that was understanding. 14. Maybe that was understanding for you. I mean, maybe that was like something that you understood, or something that you can understand. There we go. That's how you say it. Something you can understand. Okay. Or something you can relate to, you know. And also, it's like this card could just be saying, like, some of these things that I was saying is like something that you needed to know. 1444, or something that you needed to hear. Yeah. Like I had pretty much like was saying or whatever with not the high priestess. Oh, I said not the high priestess. But like I was pretty much saying with like okay, the intuition, sacred wisdom, secret, subconscious mind. Yeah. So maybe this is like something that you have been thinking about, like something in your life was you felt like you were doing something taboo, or maybe you felt like you were used to growing up and being one way, or seeing things a certain way in your life, or seeing things around you go a certain way, so you felt like that's just the way of life until you like started to learn more or see other people who were like, you know, living in different energies, or other people that were, you know, moving different ways, and it's kind of just changed your perspective like on things. 1555, and it kind of like changed your perspective on things, because like you're looking at it like, oh, you're just used to where you from and the people that you usually associate with, because you know you like we associate with like-minded individuals. So you're used to the people that you usually are connected to and the people that you usually associate with. And it's like, okay, well, everybody that I know grew up around 1616. They all do this type of stuff. They all gang bang. Everybody, you know, all the girls sell cooch. All the girls do this trick, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like from a young age, like, so it's like I was watching, let me finish what I'm saying first. But from a young age, it's like, yeah, we all do that. And or everybody was doing that. So it's like, that's all I'm used to. That's all I know. And that's what I think or feel like is normal. So that's just how I think the world works in general. And I don't look at the good or bad. I just know how to make money the ways I know how to make money, or I just know how to do things the way I know how to do things, or live the way I've seen and learned how to live. And that's how I think life is supposed to go. And maybe you at the point of where you're learning like life works more than one way. You know, like I say all the time, there's plenty of ways to skin a cat. You feel me? Like, it's plenty of ways to do everything that you're trying to do. It's like, you don't have to be stuck in one mindset or one way of trying to do something, because that's all you're used to. So, and you start to see more, you know, and you start to see different things, or people going about things different ways. And it's like, well, I can do that. Maybe I can do that. You know, maybe this is not right, or maybe what I'm doing ain't the right way to do stuff. Like, yeah. So yeah, facts. Okay. All right. So and that was all off one card, y'all. So I'm feeling like we at the point right now, because I have not done tarot in so long. But well, not so long, but it's like, you know, not as consistent as I used to be. So I feel like we're going to start getting to the point where I'm not going to be pulling several cards and doing all of that. I'm just going to be pulling and speaking off of what I see. I still probably read off the book and stuff. Like now I'll read what it says in the book. But yeah. You know, I think me and God are getting more acquainted. Me and these energies. 1818. And I want to say this because I speak on connecting to energies and all of this stuff a lot. But it's like, I'm not saying every energy that we connect to or that connects with us is a bad or a negative or a false or whatever energy. Like everybody has different intentions. So, you know, some people can come in with good intentions saying like, okay, well, I'm going to try to come and uplift this spirit. And it's like, well, damn, you start to feel how 1849, you tapping when you in this spirit trying to uplift this spirit. You know, God may have sent you here to go help this angel out. And you go over here and do this, and you start to feel the effects of, well, damn, I see why God loved this angel so much. I see why God making sure that this angel good. I see why God sending all these people to help this angel. Because this energy or this whatever this angel provides is like, it's strong. It's a good energy. It's solid. You know, 1919. And what to say, God, you know, needs his strongest soldiers for the toughest motherfucking battles. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, okay. What was that song? I was walking in Walmart one day. And I said something. It was something about, somebody said something about Inside Out. And man, I was like, Inside Out. Hey. Inside Out. Hey. You may serve my Jesus from the inside out. But who fucking playing with me? I'm like, they be laughing at my ass and stuff. With the lady be's right there. And they, you know, sometimes they be hopping in, singing with me and stuff. Like, because they, you know, Amen. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. But still, it ain't 2002, and I still stand on everything I said. I am a sex worker. Yes, 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 yes. But 2009, that ain't got nothing to do with my knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing right now. I'm 2020. I am in the process of working on being balanced, of working on being that black and then being that white, like my beautiful painting right here up there. Okay, too late. Being that good. Sorry. Being that good and also being that evil, being that, being whatever you gotta be when you gotta be it to get the motherfucking job done. That's just what it's about. Nothing more, nothing less. Doing what you gotta do and being what you gotta be at whatever time needed to get the job done. That's it. Yeah. That's it. So, yeah. 2112. Being whatever you need to be at that time and doing whatever you need to do at that time to get the job done. And the job is always different, Everything that you do different. So I forgot what I was saying prior to that. I ain't forget, but I don't veered off subject and all of that type shit. So I might leave it at that. And I'm just gonna start doing daily messages, collective message, whatever. You catch my drift. You get what I'm saying. So let's continue to move forward in this life. Let's continue to do great things. Let's continue to be amazing, be smart, be bold, open our mouth and speak every day. Wake up and use your words. Wake up and use your body. Wake up and use your actions. Use your voice. Use your tongue. God gave you the limbs He gave you. Be grateful for the activity of your limbs. Be grateful for the tone of your voice. Be grateful for your eyes. 22. Be grateful that you got eyes to see and to be able to wake up and blink. Be able to wake up and speak. Wake up and breathe. Wake up and hear. What you say? Huh? I can't hear you. Speak up. Okay. But yeah, all of that. So yeah. Oh, what I was speaking about balance. Yeah. Balancing, being able to balance that negativity and that positive side. Like I said, it's polarity to everything. Like when you deal with magic, I'm learning to stop calling it dark magic or black magic. It's lower level occultism. That's what it's called. Like, it's just lower levels. It's higher. It's high levels and it's low levels. So that's it. Just like you heard that train. Now that's confirmation. That's confirmation for that ass. Bring it here. Bring it here. That's confirmation for that ass. Well, yeah. So, cute. But it's about being able to balance both. Being able to balance 23, 33. Being able to balance that dark and those negative energies along with those higher energies. Because it's like, you got to be able to go back and forth. Like, because if I was just always positive, like, I'd never get shit done. I ain't gonna lie. I'd never get shit done. Like, I say that about y'all. I know y'all don't watch Sister Acts. And y'all remember where Sister Mary Clarence was like, when they kidnapped Sister Mary Clarence. And then the nuns and stuff, all like, the other nuns in the camp was looking for her. So they're like, well, where you go? Well, in the, what is it called? I said the camp. The other nuns in the convent. Yeah. Convent, yeah. Was looking for her. And they had asked the guy for the ride, 24. They had asked the guy for a ride, and it was like, hey, can you take us this and that? We need to get our friend, and we need to do this. And he was like, no. And they were like, I just hope God, I just hope, when you leave here, 24, 42, God doesn't, make sure you get home safely. You don't do this and that you don't get into any accidents, that this doesn't happen. You're tired, don't bust on the road. And it's like, they're nuns, they live they life amazingly and sweet every day, or, you know, serving God every day. But when it's time to get shit done, you feel me? Sometimes you got to get shit done in certain ways, you know, and that's why they be strict and they say whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, when it's time to get shit done, you got to do certain shit to get shit done. And it's like, or you have to understand certain things. Like, you know, you can't, I ain't even gonna get that deep into it, y'all. 25. I'm gonna leave it right here. And yeah, oh, I was gonna say this before I go too. Like, I say this as well, like, most people who live in the light, most, like, who live in the light in their life, honestly, you know, who live on the light side of things, they usually use darker methods to get what they want, you know, as in manipulation. Like, if they're very honest people, or if they're, you know, nice people, sweet people, usually they use manipulation or, you know, emotional manipulation to get what they want. When people who usually live in the darkness, you know, they do the opposite. They make you think that everything's shit. Like, they make you think shit's sweet. Like, so sometimes you gotta get dark before you get light, though. But yeah, so when you live in the opposite, you know, say you live in the dark energy more, you know, when you trying to get your way, you gonna make somebody think, oh, I love you. 26, I love you. I love you. Like, you know, everything gonna be all peaches and cream. Yeah, I'm gonna make you feel good. I'm trying to butter you up, baby. If you run up, you get spread. It's not butter, it's your head. Got the butter with my bread, bruh. Okay. Okay, but yeah, go look at my music as well on YouTube. AHNYX. And I got a lot of stuff up. I probably got like 20 songs out now. 20 songs out now. I'm that nigga, you're fucking right. 20 songs out right now. Okay, yeah. Talk to me. Go look at them and go talk to me and tell me how much y'all love me and tell me all of that. But now I'm finna go for real because, all right, I'm probably just here ranting now. 27-17, ranting and raving. But it's okay because I want to do public speaking and stuff in the future. Like, I want to go to school for law, you know. I want to help out women my age because I feel like, especially through this era and time where I got all this crazy stuff going on in my life, I feel like I done went through so much when I was being blind and not paying attention to the things around me that were truly going on, and until I was like in deep shit already. And then I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Where did this shit come from? And now I gotta figure out where the shit come from, figure out how to get out the shit, and figure out how to clean the shit up. 27:59. So yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, like when people say, yeah, like when motherfuckers say do the work, like it's doing the work for yourself. Like, you gotta, you know, like, you know, you've been in school or you've been in college and stuff, they, you know, go home and do your work. Like, yeah, that's why they call it homework. You go to work. You feel me? You have to do a job. 28. You have to do a task in this life. We are here to serve. You feel me? And that's your choice, whether you want to serve the devil, serve God, you know, or serve the people. Some do both. That's what I know. I'm here to serve God and the people. But some people are here to serve the devil. Some people want to serve the devil and the God. I say and the God and God, but it don't work that way. You know, you can be acquainted with the devil and you can serve God. You don't have to be serving the devil. You can be acquainted into that energy and know, you know, when you need to get ugly sometimes, you know how to get ugly, but you know, you don't have to take it to, it's levels. It's levels to this shit, motherfuckers. Bye.